Hey, oh, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is for Dizzy Birds. Today's video will be our Saturday savings with friends. It's going to be our last one for February. So, of course, we're going to be taking care of some of our monthly challenges, our 2026 box challenge, our survivor challenge, of course, and we're very nervous. We hope we are going to pass this week. We've got a lot to do in this video, and since it's the last one, it's our last chance to save for that big debt payment. So, grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack. I hope you're having a fabulous Saturday. It is actually, I guess it's my birthday weekend. My birthday is actually on Monday, but closest weekend to the birthday, I guess, is your birthday weekend. So I don't typically like to do anything too crazy. I'm pretty low key. My mom and my dad came over last night and we just hung out. We went and got Chinese food and had a little cake, and that was about the extent of my birthday celebration, which I am more than okay with. Honestly, I am kind of looking forward to a low key weekend, including this beautiful Saturday. So we do have a lot. This is our last Saturday of our February budget, so it's not necessarily the last. I don't really even know. I can't think of the calendar. It's not necessarily the last Saturday of February, and maybe it is. But our last paycheck in February actually goes towards our March budget. So once we're done with this week's videos for February, we will be doing our February roundup, and that will be it for February. So that's always exciting. So we're going to take care of all the stuff we normally do in our Saving with Friends binder. We're going to do our goodness, can't think, our 2026 box challenge. And of course, to wrap up the video, we will get a survivor challenge, our survivor collab update, and play this week's challenge. So lots of exciting things for today's fun video. I hope you're ready. I know I am. I'm always excited to shoot this video, even though I'm a little bit nervous about the survivor game. But this one always feels like the most fun because I'm getting to play with all my friends in the community, and I just really am enjoying that part of it. So we'll start out with our 2026. So Save 2026 and 2026 is a box challenge that I created. It is on my Etsy shop. It is a digital download. I made mine into envelopes. You can do, but they'll print as A6s, so however you want. Each month comes with two challenges, so the primary challenge and then kind of like a booster challenge, and we are just working through this. Now, we haven't pulled any of the money, and to this point we've been saving about $30 a week, but this week we budgeted just a little bit more so that we can start working on some of these larger numbers. So this week we have $40, and we're going to go ahead and take care of that lovely 40 right there, and that's going to feel really good to start marking off the second number. We're not necessarily going in order of months. We're just finding the amount that we have. And I still haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this savings. It's a large amount. It's probably going to go towards an emergency fund if I'm being responsible, but we'll just have to see. And I'm not going to count that until we finish up the month. How about that? Because what we have here on this side is 165, so it's kind of a set amount, but then the boost depends on how you play it, if you do a roll and save or if you save a certain amount per icon. So it kind of gets to be a little bit of a fun surprise, and we'll keep track of it over here on the tracker that's included with the product. So we've gotten through several of the month's lowest numbers, and now we're starting to work towards some of those larger numbers. There's even some that we haven't done the smaller numbers on, so we'll save those for those weeks that we really need a little extra helping hand with the budget. So that will take care of our last February 2026 stuffing. All done. All right, so now we can get into our Save with Friends binder here. We'll get our money out. Oh, you know what? I just realized we haven't done an update on what we're going to be saving this week. So before I do that, I thought something was missing, and I have it over here. So the good old budgeting sheet here. As you know, I have my variables and my fixed expenses on this other side here. And this will be the last budgeted paycheck for February. So after this, the next check we will get next week, that one will go towards March. And I am also preparing to start a series on budget with me so that you can see how I budget utilizing this worksheet. This isn't anything amazing or different, really. This worksheet that I created, this binder that I created, really is inspired by several people's, but basically it just has everything exactly how I need it. So even though there's some really great products out there, like the Budget Mom, who was my very first budget binder, I love her product. It is amazing. And if you are in looking for a paper budgeting binder, you might look into that, because though it is a paid product, right, it is absolutely was instrumental for me. Now, after doing it for a few years, I found that I needed some minor adjustments to what her product had, and so I just went in and designed it for myself. It's one of the reasons why I don't currently have it in the shop. I don't feel like it's a unique or something I really created. It's just something that I used hers as inspiration in order to make one for me. But this is what we use. So this starting in March, I'm going to show you how I budget utilizing both of these pages. And so you'll get to see that, and we'll see if you guys enjoy seeing kind of that side of it. But for this week, let's just do what we normally do. Let's talk about after our variable and fixed expenses are paid and allocated out, we have this amount left over. This is going to go towards our sinking funds, our camper, and our storage unit, 160 and 50 for a total of 210. That goes every week unless there's just some catastrophic reason why we can't. That sets aside every week. And then over here, that leaves us with 280 for our savings challenges for the week. So we have our normal $30 for a month ahead. Minis and tinies are going to get a total of 80. I have a couple of new ones that I'm going to share with you starting this week, because we did finish our s'mores and our New Year's tinies. So I wanted to get some other creators' products out there so that you could see and have a little bit of variety. Of course, we're going to play Survivor for a possibility of up to $10 if I fail, $5 if I don't. We've got $40, which we just put away in our 2026 box. And then, of course, we have Save with Judy and her 2 challenges. We have Rock's Budgets and April's Fresh Start. We have the Murder Mystery collab that we are playing today, a year of minis with Bookish Mama budgets, and then, of course, the Mrs. Champion Ones Ultimate 2026 Savings Book. So all of this equals to $280 for the week to go towards savings challenges. For today, we have $94 going into the Friends Saving with Friends binder, and then that $10 is set aside separately for Survivor just in case we fail. $104 total going to be saved for those 2 things. All right. Now that I am up to where I'm supposed to be, it makes more sense. Okay, so I have $94 here in various denominations. And I'm just going to separate these out. But it is a total of $94. I set that $10 for the Survivor challenge aside already so that I don't have to worry about accidentally spending that. I know that I have $10 if I need it. For a failure. Just hope I don't. So you see that's there. All right, so we're going to go through here. Again, this is our last one for February. So our hope is that we're going to be able to finish up any of these challenges. So for April's Fresh Start, we've been working on this beautiful freebie that she put in her Ko-fi. She has one for each month of the year. This is February's, and we only have 1 scratch left. So this one's going to save us a total of $28, and it's only a 2. So we did not need very much to finish that one up. So this one will be completed, but we will leave it in the binder until we do our February roundup and we pull all of that money at once and kind of keep track of it. But let's go ahead and count and make sure that we have what we're supposed to have, which is 28, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we did it right. The math was mathing. Okay, so $28 saved for February for April's fresh start. Y'all, I don't know if it's still in her Ko-fi. I know at some point it's going to go to a paid option, but if it's still in there as a freebie, go grab this. This is absolutely beautiful challenge. 12 challenges, well, 13 technically. All right, so up next, along the same lines, we have Rock's Budget. She also has 12 beautiful challenges on her Ko-fi that were free. I just printed, laminated, and stickered them, and we are saving $30 for our February, our little red panda here. And it looks like we only have one scratcher left on that one as well. And that's a friendly 3. So my goodness, we may not need as much as I thought to finish off everything that we have here for February. We'll just have to see how it works out. So if we did this right, we should have $30. And again, these all go through at the end of the month, they get pulled and they go to a debt payment. So they make a very nice debt payment: 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we did that right as well. $30. Y'all go grab this one too. I know we're already into the 3rd month, but these are great. They're just absolutely beautiful. All right. So now we are up to our Save with Judy. We have 2 challenges that we're doing. These envelopes really and just not working well. And this ink is ruining my envelopes. It makes me kind of sad. We have to do something different next month. All right. Playing with Friends. Save with Judy. Let's get those pulled out. And again, I do not have our Mr. Finn here to help me pick colors, but you remember we have our little Nomi friends, so we should have one more Nomi. Yeah, we have one more Nomi here. And he looks like, I don't know, we'll name him here in a minute, but I'm going to start thinking of his name because I always feel like I'm rushed at the end. But let's chitty chat a little bit, if you don't mind. I could just fast forward through it, but I think it's nice to have a moment to kind of calm down and just enjoy the coloring. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend and that you had a good week before that. I had a very long week, even though it was only a 4-day week for me. So not bad, just crazy, but that's starting to kind of be the standard. It's not really anything abnormal. So, not a bad week. I was looking forward to the weekend since we didn't really have anywhere to go. I went and got my nails done. I have been going to the same nail tech for several years now, and it's actually kind of been great to watch her progress in her career because she started out at a salon. That's where I met her, and then she left that salon and she went to go open she just had a little booth, her own little private booth, and so she had that for a bit. And then she was lucky enough to be able to line out buying her own salon. So I got to go to her salon today for the first time and get my nails done by her in her salon with and get a nice pedicure to go along with it, which was nice for my birthday. It was a nice little splurge. I don't always get a pedicure. I always get my nails done, but I don't always get the pedicure. So anyways, it was a really nice treat to go do that today for a few hours. Got to read my book while I was getting the pedicure, and she did a great job on my nails. And I think they're purple for February's birthstone, amethyst. That was the theme I was going for. But I'm really proud of her. I mean, it's just really cool to see someone work really hard towards a goal and then to actually meet that goal. It's kind of hard to believe that people really can just, work really hard and buy their own salon. She's still working very, very hard as well. But anyways, she's great. Her salon is great. It was a great little birthday treat to go and get my pedicure and my nails done today. But other than that, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm hanging out with you all and prepping some things for videos this week because like I said, I'm bringing in 2 new series. So I want to make sure I have everything ready to go for that. And that's exciting. But yeah, nice quiet Saturday and hopefully a nice quiet Sunday. While these purples look exactly the same. They might be. I think they are. Well, that explains it, doesn't it? But you know what? I have another one that I can get here. These don't bleed through so much as those alcohol markers do. Oh, this one's even darker. Goodness, I was going for a light purple. I had a plan. I had a vision here. And this little Nomi is just, he's not feeling it. And so we're going with this color of purple. I was feeling purple. Purple nails. Purple Nomi. He's going to be our last one for February. Which is super cute. So yeah. Oh, Finn is going to probably join one of our videos this week because he's very excited to tell you what he got me or made me for my birthday, and he wants to share that with my friends. He calls you guys my friends. I hope you think you're my friend too, because he sure thinks we're friends. I just think it's super cute that he thinks that. He wants to share things with my friends. And he's also preparing to start his saving series soon too, because he has a big goal in mind and he is very excited to start saving for it. So I think that's just great, and I want to support him. And if doing that here on the channel will help support him in that goal, I am gonna do it, and he will come on here and share with you whatever series we decide to design for his goal. So we're still kind of working that out, but he's going to be joining us in March, so that's exciting. Just all around excitement, right? Just all around. Okay, Ashley, stop being so picky. Just color it in. I just want it to be perfect. And I think this guy looks like a Frederick. That's what I think. Frederick here, he likes to read. He's got his little glasses. He likes to read. He's a smart one. He's always doing research. I think that is what we're going to call him, Frederick. Frederick. And Frederick here is all done. And you're all probably like, thank goodness, because you're just rattling on about nothing. Nothing at all. But I just like chatting, maybe taking it easy a little bit. Okay, so we're going to grab our $5 here. And I'm going to set that there. And then we're going to go ahead and get to this one, which we just have one icon left on this one. We have one heart left for February, so we're going to take care of that right now, and then we will be done with February. We haven't been pulling this money out when we do the monthly roundup. I think we're just going to hold on to this one. This one is leaning towards maybe going towards our HOA fees next year because it's very close to this amount, so I think it would be a nice save, and we can just keep going through the year for that. But it's $5 per icon, and we are adding our last icon right now for February. So let's see. We need Playing with Friends is getting $5, and so far it has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 40. So already have $40 in that one. And then the 2026 savings with Save with Judy should have similar, if not the same amount. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, and 50. That makes sense, right? Because we have 10 icons colored in, and they're $10 each. Look at me, y'all, just rocking it on the math. Okay, So up next we have our 2026 year of minis. We're doing this one. We're doing it our way, like we do everything. This one comes from Bookish Mama Budgets. It comes in a set of 4. And what we're doing is just rolling this once each week. Now, this whole card is going to be just D4s. The next card will go up. It might be a D8. I don't remember what. Oh, a D6, and then a D8, and then maybe a D10. But we're going to go up in the amount. But for now, we're just going to do a D4 on this one. We got the purple vibe today. All right. Oh, it's only a 1. See, everything's going easy on us today. Something is up. Let's go ahead and roll one more just because I think we needed that to have an equal. Okay, so 1 and a 3 makes for 4. So there's our $4 that we had budgeted. And that way we know. See, we kind of finished out February there. Feels like we got off a roll somewhere. 4 rolls a month at least. Okay. So there we go. We are moving right along on this one. I still don't have a dashboard for it. Goodness gracious. All right. So far in this one, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. $24 so far for 2026 year of minis. And that number will go up. We'll finish all those rolls, and then when we start going with the bigger dice. Oh, yay! It's time for Murder Mystery. I would really like to finish this one up this month, but we did technically start it this month, so if we don't, we don't, and we'll just keep playing. But let's see what we can get going. Let's get our little binder out and pull up our Murder Mystery. All right, so we left off last week in the kitchen. We were in the kitchen. And you guys, I do this every time. Were you yelling at me? I do this every time. I forget to get the cards. Goodness. It's okay. I've only slightly got it together. Okay, so we have still to figure out if it's the bedroom or the basement. We have a lot of suspects still to rule out this entire card. Eva, Lacey, April, Kemi, Brittany, or Lindsay. And then we definitely still have a lot of murder weapons to work through. So we've got some work to do here. We left off in the kitchen. Let's find our little bird here. We left off in the kitchen. Let's get our D6. We're going to... The rooms are going to stay right here because they're there. And then these get shuffled up and turned over so we don't know which one we are selecting. So we can quickly rule out whatever we land on. All right, so we have our D6 here. We're going to roll, and it says we can go 3, so we need to enter the room or exit the room and go 1, 2. Actually, let's go 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So now we can draw a card. We got to get some stuff. All right, so we have suspects, and oh, that's why we needed that 4-sided dice. I forgot that we needed that. Let's do that. Okay, that is a 1, so that means we can rule Lacey out. Okay, so this is Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets. She is not the murderer. Not the murderer. And we're going to take $1 for that. Okay, now let's roll again. 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go right here for a 1. I gotta get my other pen. I can't have a different pen going on though. All right, so that's just a 1. I don't think we need to go in the attic because we are trying to get to the basement or the bedroom. And we just passed the basement. Okay, good job, Ashley. It's the worst detective ever. All right. What did I just say? The basement or the bedroom? So basically these 2 areas. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 2. This one could end up saving us quite a bit. Quite a bit. For sure. Okay, I put the 2 in there, so we're going to mark that off. Okay, let's see. Where are we going next? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get to the draw card no matter what I do. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 1. We will cross that off. Okay. And we're not getting much done yet. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness gracious. Let's just go here. Let's do another one. I'm not getting where I want to go this week. All right, 5. So we need to go to the basement. 1, 2, 3. All right. So with this now, we can roll our 4-sided dice. Okay, so 2. Oh, crap. Excuse me. Is that a bad word, guys? Oh, crud. Well, they're both 2s. So how do we rule that out? I don't know how this is supposed to work. Let's just do this. Let's do this. I've forgotten who's what. Okay, we're going to flip this one over, and this 2 is not it. So it is not the bedroom. We now know that the murder took place in the basement. All right, so we're going to grab our $2 there for our bedroom clue, and we now know where the murder took place, in the basement, which of course it did, because that's where most murders take place, is in a basement. That's why we don't go down there. All right. Okay. So back on track here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this creepy basement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there for another 1. This one's going to take all our money. It's going to take all our money. Let's keep going. We need to get a draw card. Perfect. 1, 2. There's a draw card. All right. Let's draw this one. Okay. Ooh. So we need a 2 or a 4. That's a 3. We're going to keep going till we get what we need. A 4. So it was not a desk pet. It was not the murder weapon. So that is very good to know. And we need to put $1 back and grab a 5. All right. Now let's check in and see how much we've spent so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Let's put this back for a 10. So far we've only spent $13. We can go again. We have more investigating to do, so we just need to work on that. I'm just shuffling these up every time, so I don't know which one. All right, 3. Let's head this way. 1, 2, and 3. That's another 1. See how I'm navigating these 1s to make this as less painful as possible. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Draw a card. We're gonna draw 1. What are we going to find out today? Oh, it's the same card I just had. So, I think I don't think I'm playing this right. And y'all, just bear with me, because we're just playing how. Okay, so it wasn't a scratch tool. So that worked out, actually, that it ended up not being the thing and being the right number. So it's not a scratch tool. We know it's not a scratch tool. Okay, we're getting there. How much was that for? 2. We need to grab 2. 1, 2. This is chaos today. I mean, I kind of know what's going on. And we're having fun, and we're saving, and we are solving a mystery. And that is amazing. But I don't think I really got, I don't think I'm playing this right. All right. 1 for 1. All right. Let's go one more time. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost. How about another 1? Those 1s are nice and safe. Okay. I really want a 1 or a 3. Yay! All right, draw a card. All right, this will probably be our last one. So this means murder mystery will come with us into March, and we are excited about it. Oh, we get to narrow down a suspect. That's good because we really do not know. Okay, so our suspect is not Brittany with budgeting with a ginger. She did not do it. She didn't do it. So that is our last turn for this week and actually for this month. So today we are putting $10, $15, $20, and $22 in to Murder Mystery. We are still working to find out who our suspect is. We've got a few more to go, and we are still working out the murder weapon. But we do know that this murder took place in the basement. So we are getting there. Slowly but surely and a little bit chaotically, we are getting there. All right, shall we check to see how much we have saved thus far? And are we going to pull this? And the answer is probably yes. We're probably going to pull this at the end of the month because we like to put this towards debt payment, and we don't like to have money just sitting around in these envelopes that are supposed to go towards debt. So far for Murder Mystery in February, we've saved 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and $77. See, now that will make an amazing increased debt payment. So we're going to definitely be pulling that in our roundup. Okay, so up next, we moving on from Murder Mystery to our Ultimate 2026 game, which is in another binder. I will grab up really quick. Okay. All right. So this one comes from Pam Champion, the Mrs. Champion 1. We start out here with getting our $5 into our Saturday savings, and we only have one left to go for February. So we're going to do that. $5 going in. All right, now let's see what else we have to get done. We have moving on here to our February challenges. We only have one scratcher left on this one. No idea what to expect, just a complete surprise. So let's get our scratching tool. It's only a 1, I think. Yeah, it's just a 1. We're gonna have way too much left over. We're gonna have to find something good to do with it. All right. $1 going in, and then what we have left to play for February is Shut the Candy Box, which we only have one round to play. So yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. We've been playing the low income way. All right, so a 5 and a 2, which is a 7. We're going to pull that one. All right. I love Shut the Box, but sometimes Shut the Box does not love me. 4 and a 2 for 6. 5 and a 2 for 7, which is exactly what I'm talking about. What's with these small numbers? So in order to do this, I have 2 choices. I can do a 5 and a 2 or a 3 and a 4, and I'm going to do the 3 and the 4 against my better judgment, probably. 1 and 5 for 6. Okay, so 5 and 1. So I guess that was a good call. So we need a 9, 8. Okay, there's 8. All right, is it listening? So now we need 9 or a 2. Well, we need 9. 4. Okay, so we did not shut the candy box, and we only ended up with 2. So that's just a 2. Y'all, we are done with the February challenges in this book. And we have only saved an additional $8. So we have some extra money that was normally allocated out to this. But let's go ahead and take a look here at what we have saved this month, just so that we can see that we have saved a lot. It just happened on the front end of the month, I think. Okay, so for the Ultimate 2026 box, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 107. It's $107 saved in 1 month for that amazing. And y'all, this was a freebie in her Ko-fi. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm having so much fun with it. So, all right. So we are done with February's. We have this a beautiful one for March, and this pot of gold challenge. It looks like it might be a little bit of a higher spend. So we are going to save this for March, I think, because I like to do it in the month that it's meant for and push our challenges out that way. We didn't even need our catch-all or anything. So here's the deal. We have some money, and I thought this might happen, so I do have a plan for it, but we have some money left here that we can put towards something else that we are saving for. Either month ahead, we could put it towards our 2026 box. We could even put it towards some of our minis and tinies challenges. So let's see how much we have. We have 20, 30, 35, 40, goodness, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So we just had a really easy go of all of our challenges. We shouldn't have like that much left over every week. It just happened out this week that we did. So we have $45 that we could put towards something. And I'm kind of thinking about breaking this up and putting it towards as a bonus towards minis, tinies, and helping those finish up. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take this 30, 40, and $45 and set it aside to add to as a bonus or a boost to our minis and tinies. So let me find, there we go. Put this here. I'm going to set that aside so that I don't forget that I'm going to do that. And I'll probably spread the wealth over minis and tinies. So this $45 is still going to get saved this week. It's just going to go towards some of our other acting challenges. All right. Now, with that, I think I have stalled enough. It is time for the Survivor Challenge. Okay. I'm still in, guys. Here's my update. I was a little bit nervous. If you watched my video from last week, you know that we failed miserably. But here's the deal: everyone did, because Kimmy designed the it was a really tough challenge, but it was a really good challenge, and we all failed. So in that, basically we would have normally Maddie found a way to figure out who to eliminate, but we had yet another update to the participants, and a couple of folks that pulled their challenges from the collab. So we have yet another update here to this participant list, or yeah, and the player list. That's what we're trying to say. And because of that, then I'm going to keep us updated here, and I'll be replacing this. So we've done week 1, we've done week 2, we've done week 3, 4, 5, 6, and we just played Kimmy's last week. Now, because we had people drop out, there's not going to be anyone I think we decided not to eliminate anyone, including my teammate last week, Becca Budgets, is safe because of the 2 people who are out of the collab as a result of not participating. So that's good news, I suppose, for all of us who failed, which was all of us. So we're going to call that a win and move on. All right. So we failed this one miserably, and we are now going on, and we are going to have high hopes here for April's fresh start, put together this double trouble. And I've watched other creators play it already, and I'm very excited to play. I think it is going to be a lot of fun, and I think I'm feeling pretty good about my chances here. Of course, I felt pretty okay 2 weeks ago, and that didn't work out for me, so I don't really know what to expect. We're just going to hope the dice are nice to us today. All right, so this double trouble, super creative challenge here. is going to utilize 2d4 dice. If you're playing along, you'll need 2d4 dice, or I think you can find it online if you want to Google 2d4 dice, and you can do it on your phone. We have four bad guys here to defeat. In order for us to be safe from elimination, we have to at least beat the second one. And basically how it works is we're going to have 20 rolls in order to do that. Now, we can't beat another one. We can't beat 2, 3, or 4 until we beat the bad guy in front of it, so the villain in front. So we have to beat Snake Eyes Striker here, and he looks like he means business, by getting 2 1s on a roll. So however many rolls it takes us to get 2 1s will be how long it takes us to defeat him. Once we've defeated him, we then have to try and get 2 2s in order to get the Twin Wood Trolls, and so on and so forth. So we have 20 rolls to at the very least get to level 2 defeated. I don't know, guys. I was feeling good about this, but I think it's false confidence. But it's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun because this is super cute. So we're going for 2 1s here. That's just 3 and a 2, and I'm gonna mark them down so we can keep track of what we got and hope for the best here. Okay, so that's a 1 and a 2. All right, come on. 4 and a 3. Good thing I'm not saving the amounts of these rolls. This would be fun if you just printed and played it out over a period of time and you did save the amounts per rolls. This would be fun. April, I think I'm going to do that. What do you think? 1 and 2. Okay, we're already to the 6th roll and we are nowhere near 1 and 1. Come on, 3 and 3. We got to get this guy. Oh, that was almost it. It bounced. 1 and 2. Okay, come on. 2 and 4. Oh, no, that was a 2 and a 1. These 4-sided dice are hard for me to get out. All right, and I can't see past this little lip. That's why I keep moving it. 3 and 4. Is my chair's not up high enough. 4 and 3. This is not going well. We are halfway there. 10 of our 20 rolls have already been spent, and not a 1-1 in sight. All right, that's a 1. What is this? A 2. Oh, goodness. All right, we're 11 rolls in. Oh, 3 and 3. Well, we're getting lots of other doubles. 3 and 3. What if we switch out the dice? I mean, I gotta pull out all the stops here. All right. 1 and 3. Not cool dice. You're gonna make me fail another challenge. 4 and 4. Everything but 1 and 1. This is starting to frustrate me. We are 14 rolls in. This is so unfair. Okay, 1 and 4. 15 rolls. Y'all, we're gonna fail. 3, or nope, that's a 2 and a 3. Ew, goodness. 16 rolls. We only have 4 more. Okay, 2 and a 1. This is so unfair. So unfair. These dice hate me. 2 and 3. Oh no. Y'all, I was feeling so good about this one. 4 and 1. Oh. That's it. This is it, y'all. I'm not even going to defeat Snake Eyes Striker. It is a 4 and a 1 and a big fat fail. And this is why we bring... Oh, I can't even spell fail. This is why we bring the $10 just in case. Although, with my current track record, it's not been a just in case so much as it's just been pretty standard business for me to fail. I don't get it. I was so positive. I was so optimistic about this one. My feelings are hurt. I really thought I had it. I didn't even get to beat him. Oh well, so we have another fail. I guess the silver lining or whatever is I'm saving more. So $10 going in here. I will be unsafe. I will be on the chopping block for elimination depending on how the rest of my team does. I'm going to grab these 5s and grab a 20 here. We are up to $65 saved in Saving Survivor so far. And I'm very disappointed in myself and my dice, especially my new ones. I thought they would do me right, but they just didn't. Oh well, another week. We are at risk, so we'll just you'll have to tune in next week to see how it goes. Or you can always watch Maddie at Floating Funds on Friday at 5 o'clock. She always posts her video letting you know who's eliminated, especially if you're playing along. She's the gal to watch if you want to know who's in and who's out. So that means next week we'll be playing Christelle's Divine Savings Code Challenge, and I'm sneaking a peek. Oh no, I have no idea. Okay, so that's Survivor for this week. That's all for Save with Friends for this week. I'm going to bring this $45 over into our other videos for this week and help booster our minis and tinies. And I hope to see you there. If you've watched this long and you haven't already, would you consider subscribing? We'd love to have you along for the journey. We having fun here, saving money, talking about life. Give me a comment down below and let me know if you're watching and what you're thinking about my dice and whether I should return them since they decided to hate me. I just can't win these challenges and I don't understand it. But let me know if you're watching. I love it. Love watching your comments. Let me know how your week has gone and maybe something that you're looking forward to this weekend. I would love to learn a little more about you. And if you're new altogether to the channel, welcome and introduce yourself. I would love to know who is watching. All right, y'all, I'm done rambling. My feelings are hurt and I just don't know what else to say. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.